Can I help you, madam?
Yes, I'm looking for some satin ribbon. This is the sort of thing. It's a bit too bright.
Well, we have a very large assortment here, madam. Is there anything you care for in this line?
Really?
That's dreadfully crowded, isn't it?
Oh, miss, I'm looking for a white coat. I don't think this hat is really me. I want a pair of jeans. What a television to dream. Where can I find a cosmetic shop?
These girls. All right.
Morning, Joe.
Morning.
Morning. Merry Christmas, Joey boy. Morning, Joe. How's the lumbago?
Murder.
My old man writes he's got it now.
Is he coming home for Christmas?
Not him. He got 6 months this time. What a life, eh? Wish I was one of them shot girls.
Not at this time of the year, you wouldn't. Rushed off their feet, they are.
At least they don't have to get up at 5:30.
In that night dress. Why not wear pajamas? Don't be silly. I'm not the pajama type. That's why Alex chose it for me. He understands girls.
Come on now, Moira, wake up. Oh, but it's Saturday and there's fish cakes for breakfast.
I couldn't care less.
Here you are, dear. Oh, no, thank you, Peggy.
I don't want any.
Drink it. If you're not better tomorrow, I'm going to get the doctor. No, please, Peggy. Then drink up that tea. I say this thing's a blessing. Good old Leslie.
It's a wonderful present.
It ought to be. It's the only one I've had in 3 years.
What do you think, Aunt Jennifer? I never noticed it before.
No, you just got it clean. Morning. Morning.
Won't you leave her alone?
No, don't you look at the mirror for a change.
Wash basin's free.
Oh, thanks. Hello, Peggy. Hi. I won't be long.
That's all right. Have in mind tonight.
Did you have a good time last night?
Oh, don't talk about it. Leslie didn't turn up again as usual. Another meeting of his beastly old car club. How could I marry a man like that? Never know whether I've been ditched for a redhead or a drophead.
Get a move on in there. Oh, get up.
Going to the staff party tonight, Sue?
May do. See how Alex feels.
Oh, I shouldn't miss it if I were you. Smashing spread of food they have.
Oh, no, you don't. Back of the queue.
Waiting for the bus?
What do you think we're waiting for? A bus?
Good morning, ladies.
Morning. Old hag.
She'll hear you.
Bless her, the old hag. She's always pinching my customers, so I lose my commission.
Victimization, I call it. You vote Labour next time.
Are you going to be in there all day?
Oh, shut up.
Hey, Peggy. Got any salt? I forgot mine.
What, again? Coming over.
Right in the bread basket. Thank you. You going to the party tonight with Leslie?
Expect so. Unless Bessie has a cough and he stays up with her all night.
Bessie?
His beastly car. What about you?
I expect I'll go with Matt.
Shall I tell Leslie to bring a friend along?
No, please don't. I like going with Maggie. She's a lot of fun.
But Alice, it won't be any...
Anyhow, Susie's boyfriend will bring someone. Oh, come on. Are you sure you finished? Maggie, if you aren't, you can wash my back for me. Right.
Miss Pascoe, you're not looking at all well this morning.
I feel all right, thank you, Mrs. Morgan.
Sure. Come along now, ladies. Time's getting on.
Oh!
Susie, she must have heard that.
Who cares? She shan't be here much longer. And I feel it's quite definite now. Next week.
No. Oh, that's lovely. Mind you ask me to some of those Hollywood banquets. Hey, listen, everyone. I've got a real bit of news for you. Susie's going to have a film test. Oh, no, not again.
Oh, it's definite this time. Next Thursday.
And what did you have to do to get it, dear? You need a mouthwash.
Anything for me, please?
Yvonne? No, nothing.
You sure?
Sorry. You, Jackie's ready.
Better face it, dear. He's given you the brush on.
Hey, listen to this.
Now, what have I said?
Too much, as usual.
Stop shoving
Come along now, ladies. Come along. It's only 15 minutes to opening time.
Thank you, Mrs. Morgan.
Yes, and we're likely to be extra busy today.
Never mind, girls. Says in the papers there's only 5 more shopping days to Christmas.
Only 5 more days. My poor feet will never stand it.
Yes, but look what you've all got to look forward to.
What's that?
The sale.
Oh, come on, let's get cracking.
Morning, old dear. Well, notice anything?
What?
New windscreen. Fixed it last night. Nice surprise, eh?
I'm thrilled to bits.
Thought you'd like it. Hop in, I'll drive you along.
Sure you can spare the time?
Well, of course. Hey, what's up? You mad about something?
Mad about something? Do you realize I haven't seen you for a week?
Oh, go on. That's only 7 days, really. Anyway, look, darling, there was a club
Oh,
rally.
blast the club.
Here, steady on, old dear.
And stop calling me your old dear. I'm not your old dear. This thing is.
Hey, steady. I only painted it last week.
Good, you can paint it again next week.
Don't.
Miss Carter.
Good morning, children.
Looks like being a nice day.
What, is someone going to burn the store down?
Now, look, we've been through all this before, old sweetheart. We can't possibly afford marriage at my present salary.
We could if you gave up this broken-down old tank.
What? Give up old Bessie? Are you serious?
Well, you can't afford to run both of us.
Yeah, but hang it all. I mean, I'd be lost without Bessie.
Right, then that lets me out.
Hey, mind that door. Look, steady on, old dear. And don't tell me you're going to break off our engagement again.
How can I? You haven't even given me a ring yet.
Look, Peggy, wait a minute. Oh. Peggy! Hey, Pegs, wait a minute. Listen, I'm sorry.
You're always sorry.
Look, we can't talk about it now. We'll talk about it tonight.
Why tonight?
It's our party. I'll pick you up about 8.
There, you see, you never even ask me. You just take it for granted I'm going with you.
Who else could you go with?
That's my business. And as it happens, I have made other arrangements.
What about me?
You can take Bessie.
What other arrangements could you have made anyway? Listen.
Good morning, Judy. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Mavis, give us a hand with this cover.
Hello.
Night of love, eh? How much?
35 shillings an ounce, darling.
Expensive night. Hello. Funny sort of girl, eh? Always looks so browned off.
Aren't we all? Going to the fleet tonight?
No, I don't know. Moira, do you happen to know there's any other type hanging around Peggy?
Well, if you really want to know, Mr. Randall. Mr. Randall, we are just about to open.
Oh, are we? Oh, in that case, I'd better get cracking. Beg your pardon.
Hello, Leslie.
Morning, all.
My, you smell expensive, Mr. Randall.
Oh, night of love.
Must have been.
Come on now, let's get going.
I'm waiting for the dragon.
Hold on, wait for me. Mrs. Morgan, this dummy, most irregular.
Irregular, Mr. Christopher?
I repeat, most irregular to find this, request for this in my office this morning.
But you didn't have to attend to it yourself.
My staff is busy. This is Christmas.
I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid I can't help you. You see, we are awfully busy ourselves, too.
Well, come on in if you're coming.
All requests for dummies should have been in last week in triplicate.
Oh, look out, everybody. It's feeding time.
Let me have a list of invoices then. I'll have to check in case Baring has any ideas about setting them up.
Very nice, Miss French. Very nice.
Thank you, Mr. Preedy.
If I might make a slight suggestion. There. See what I mean? Miss French, couldn't you and I have a little drink together some evening?
I'm crazy about milk.
Are we going?
Good morning, Mr. Preedy.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Stanton.
How's your wife?
Oh, she's fairly well, thank you, Mr. Stanton. Now, if you'll excuse me, well,
Well, how are you liking it up here, Miss French?
Fine, thanks, Mrs. Stanton. It's a lot nicer than the toy department.
Mr. Preedy's put in a very good report about your work.
Really?
Come on, Randall. We haven't all day to see these pets.
Come here, Mr. Ronson.
Come on. Miss Carter, I'm an executive. I'm not used to dressing these things.
Surely even an executive has his moments.
Yes, but what will the customers think if they see
Like
me?
this with a dummy, what would you be like with the real thing?
Excuse me. Wedding dresses?
Just over there, madam.
Thank you very much. Go on, love.
Men must be losing the art of saying no.
Can I help you, madam?
Oh, yes, my daughter's getting married.
Oh, is it a white wedding, madam?
Of course. What have you got in white satin?
White Dyla.
Now, Eunice, we had all that out before we came. Nobody wears white nylon.
Oh, but they do, madam. We sell lots.
There I see.
White satin.
Very well, madam. A white satin wedding gown.
White Dyla.
Satin.
If you'll just step this way, madam, I'll show you several very attractive styles.
So what, white
Shut
Dyla?
up. That's all right, Miss Green. I'll attend to the lady. I think I know just what will suit your daughter, madam.
I think I know what the lady wants, Mrs. Morgan.
I'll have our mannequin show it to you. Miss Carter,
Yes, Mrs. Morgan?
a model 103, please.
Here we go again. When you get through with this, come and help me into mine.
All right. Miss Carter.
I think you'll be delighted with this gown, madam. We've had so many customers who've been highly satisfied. It's in a beautiful duchesse.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Mrs. Morgan. I think I can manage now.
No, you can go and help Miss Carter. We won't keep you a moment, madam.
Yep.
Which one?
Morgan. See how she pinched my customer again?
Well, it's her privilege.
She's the supervisor.
I'll fix her one of these days. 25 quid this costs. There's 25 tuppence I would have got. Halfway to getting those earrings I want.
Oh, well, here goes. I put this thing on so many times I feel like the bartered bride.
Here we are, madam.
You look wonderful. You should be the one getting married.
It wouldn't work, honey. 10 to 1, I'd walk up to the altar and turn slowly round for the prospective customer.
Oh, it's lovely.
But I want
I'm so glad you like it. I thought you would. We think it's one of our very nicest models.
Mrs. Morgan, I must have a word with you, please.
Excuse me for one moment. Mr. Christopher, you are naughty. What is it now?
Mrs. Morgan, the model you've given me is a 32. The dummy is a 36.
Well, get another dummy.
They're all downstairs. Didn't you realize the place is packed with people?
Really, Mr. Christopher, I can't help your troubles. I have worries enough of my own.
I work my fingers to the bone, I said, for you and young Jimmy, but if you think I can make enough to teach you to dance with the tips of your toes, you're making a great mistake. Flapping about on the stage and showing off her legs.
You get her into the civil service, Mrs. Jones. Takes ever so little training because they've got nothing to do.
I think you're right, dear.
And if you've got nothing to do, you can't do it wrong, can you? So you can't get the sack.
I want a strong bone belt, outsize.
Just coming, madam.
See what I mean about the civil service? You'd never get a customer daring to speak to you like that in the post office.
I want the darker shade of this house. No, we have not got the darker shade. I'm sorry. No, I know it's will you pay any cash? How much is this? 7.11. Well, I will go.
Hello, is Mr. Blayburn there, please? Mr. Michael Blayburn.
Who is that, please? Oh, Miss Pascoe. Just a minute, please. Oh, it's her again, madam.
All right, I'll talk to her. Mrs. Blayburn speaking. Who is there, please?
It's Miss Pascoe, Yvonne Pascoe. I just wanted to ask about Michael. Where is he? I've got to get in touch with him.
All right, Jenny, that'll do. I'm sorry, Miss Pascoe, but I'm quite unable to help you.
about you, Eve? You going home for Christmas?
Oh? I don't really know. Well, I must be getting back. Why does she have to be so flippin' mysterious? She doesn't live with her family. Why isn't she at the hostel?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm not the only one. She's not married, that's for sure.
How do you know?
No ring.
You should have been the store detective.
I wouldn't mind betting she's had a pretty good time in the quiet. One of those femme fatale types. She weren't so stingy with these biscuits.
Excuse me, Margaret. What's the matter, Yvonne? Michael? You had a row?
Michael left home 2 months ago. I haven't heard from him since. He told me he was leaving his mother to find a job.
Can't she tell you where he is?
She hates me.
Don't worry. Maybe he's waiting till he's got a job, and then you write.
I'm desperate, Peggy. I must find out where he is.
You know what I'd do?
You'd probably do something quite crazy.
Well, I'm all for doing something. Why didn't you get on a bus and go and see the old buzzard?
Do you think it would do any good?
I certainly do. Anyway, she can't eat you.
There she is.
You'd better get cracking, Yvonne. Moy's creating like mad up there.
I didn't know it was so late.
Should take a look at those earrings I told you about. Pretty nifty, eh? Yes. A little flashy, don't you think? Oh, a few maybe. Not everybody can wear that sort of thing.
Hello, Susie.
Oh, what do you want?
I was wondering if you'd like me to take you to the dance tonight.
What in your pram?
Yeah, I got a motorbike now.
Then take that. I've got a date.
Oh.
Here, hold on, though. My friend here hasn't got a partner yet.
Oh, well, never mind. It's still time.
Chic. Imagine a punk like that thinking I'd go with him. What's up? Nothing. I was wondering, did you ask Alex about bringing a friend along? Sorry, dear. I clean forgot about it last night. Here, hold on to this and I'll ring the studios now. Hello? Is that Pantry Studios? Oh, I'd like to speak to Mr. Fraser, please.
Calling Mr. Fraser. Calling Mr. Fraser. Calling Mr. Fraser. Calling Mr. Fraser.
Hello? Yes, Fraser here. Who? Alex Fraser. Just a minute, hang on. Alex? Yeah? Call for you. A skirt.
Yeah?
Oh, is that you, Alex? It's Susie.
Didn't I tell you not to call me here? I don't care how important it is. I'm right in the middle of a picture. Oh, for crying out loud, is that all? Look, I'm up to my neck here. I can't bother about finding boyfriends for your deadbeats.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. Just forget it. Will you pick me up at the hostel tonight?
Sure. That's what I arranged, didn't I? Now, you ring off and don't bother me again when I'm working.
We'll have it dispatched to you first thing on Monday. Can I help you, sir?
As a matter of fact, you can.
Are you mad?
Yes, flaming mad.
Have you forgotten what happened last time Preety caught you here?
No, he went a peculiar shade of purple.
And I very nearly got reported, so go away.
All right for Stanton to talk to you, though, isn't it?
What do you mean?
I saw you smooching around with him earlier on.
Well, what of it?
Nothing. I just thought you looked pretty silly, that's all.
Oh, you did you?
Yes, I did. Giggling and making eyes at a man old enough to be your father.
He's not old enough to be my father, and even if he were, it's no business of yours.
Oh?
And anyway, he's a very attractive man.
Oh, now don't tell me he's those other arrangements you made for tonight.
Yes, as a matter of fact, he is.
What? Come here. Now, look. Have you really been going out with him?
Whatever have?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, going out with an old fossil like that.
He's not an old fossil.
Suppose you think he's in love with you.
He is. In a nice sort of way, that is. And I'm very fond of him. He's different from other men I know.
Different?
Yes, he prefers girls to cars.
I think it's high time you and I had a little talk. We'll meet in the canteen for lunch.
Sorry. I'm otherwise engaged.
With, him?
We lunch together as often as we can, dear Philip. You can't see enough of me.
Huh? Where are you lunching?
Oh, the usual place we go.
The brasserie?
Brasserie?
Yes, the Brasserie. Just across the street. That's where he usually goes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's the place.
Well, I might lunch there myself today, so I'll be seeing you both.
Don't you dare.
You try and stop me. It's a public restaurant.
If I catch you snooping ever, well, you'll be sorry. Now, let me get on with my work. Oh, blast. There goes Pretty's pen.
Must be under the bed. I'll get it.
Oh, there you are, Miss French. This lady would like to see some beds.
Beds?
That's right, beds, double beds.
Oh, would you like to come this way,
I'd like
madam?
to look at this one.
This one, madam, is one of the most comfortable beds ever put on the market. It's a sleep right with a snooze tight mattress.
But, madam,
Is it well sprung?
It has specially reinforced Dream Night springs.
In the next room, we have some really wonderful beds with...
I must say, it does seem fairly well sprung. I don't put much faith in this modern type of stuff.
Oh, it'll stand up to almost anything, madam. I'll show you.
Yes, well, I think the demonstration's gone quite far enough, thank you, Miss French.
Perhaps you'd like to see some other beds, madam.
How much is this one?
£55, madam.
Oh, dear, isn't everything expensive? I think I'd better talk it over with my husband first.
Very well, madam.
I'll come again on Monday.
Miss French, I should be very angry with you.
Well, we have had 2 firm orders already this morning.
Have we? Good. Well done. Say, have you seen my pen anywhere?
Oh, it's not here, Mr. Preedy. You must have left it at home.
I know I brought it with me. It's to drop down somewhere. Under the bed, I should think.
Hello, Mr. Preedy.
You going to lunch too?
No, I'm going to see her. You were right. It is the only thing to do.
Will you have time?
I shall have to risk that.
It's cold today.
Oh, Peggy, if I can't get back in time, would you ask Moira to carry on for me just this once?
Of course.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Table for one, madame?
I'm just looking for someone. Oh, there he is.
Mr. Stanton, is he expecting you?
Well, not exactly. I'm going to surprise him, I think. Can I share, Mrs. Stanton?
What? Oh, of course, Miss French.
Thank you. It's so crowded.
Is it?
Outside, I mean.
Oh, yes. I don't think I've seen you here before, Miss French.
Oh, I often come here with Mrs. Stanton.
Who? What?
I often come here, Mrs. Stanton.
Oh.
Can I take your order, madam?
Oh, I just have whatever Mrs. Stanton's having.
Oh.
Please don't let me disturb you. Just carry on as if I weren't here.
Yes, there is an article I wanted to read.
Shall we have some wine?
Wine?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Miss French, but I don't drink at lunchtime as a rule.
Oh, don't worry. This is on me. Thank you. And we'll have some wine, please.
Shall I bring you the wine list, Mr. Stanton?
Don't bother, Henry. Just bring half a bottle of Beaujolais, will you?
Make it a full bottle. I mean, you never know who's had the other half, do you?
Are you celebrating something, Miss French?
Yes, I've just broken off my engagement.
Oh.
Well, here's how.
To your newfound freedom.
Will you take something to drink, sir?
Wine.
A Beaujolais, sir?
Bowl of J to you.
Are you enjoying your wine, Miss French?
This is fun.
Do you know, young woman, if anyone saw us like this, I should be in serious trouble.
Oh?
Don't you realize that the worst crime a personnel manager can commit is to fraternize with one of the staff?
I'm afraid I didn't realize. I'm terribly
No,
sorry.
no, no. Don't go. I've decided to risk it.
Is Mrs. Blaburn in?
Yes, but I don't think she'll see you, miss.
She must see me.
It's more than my job's worth to let you in. She hasn't half got it in for you.
Then tell her I forced my way in. Tell her anything, only please, please help me.
Right, I'll try. You better come in. Oh, miss, you can go in now. Watch yourself.
Do you mind shutting the door? There's a draught.
Mrs. Blaburn, I must know where Michael is. It's terribly important. I've got to see him.
Sit down, Miss Pascoe. You should consider yourself a fortunate young woman. I could have sent for the police.
The police?
Yes, this persecution of myself and my son has got to be stopped somehow.
I'm not persecuting you.
Michael has had to leave London to get away from you, Miss Pascoe.
That's not true.
I'm afraid it is.
Michael loves me.
You're not the first young woman who's thought that. Michael is foolishly susceptible. There was a hairdresser's assistant once, I remember. And a florist. Such a pretty child.
I don't believe you.
And in each case, he tired of them just as quickly as he has of you.
You're a very cruel woman, Mrs. Blaburn. You know that Michael loves me, and that he's gone away to look for a job so that we can be married. And you know that when that happens, you will lose him.
You're impertinent, Miss Pascoe.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be. But I must know where Michael is. I've got to get in touch with him somehow.
When Michael went away, he said, "Whatever you do, Mother, don't let that little bit of nonsense from Bunting's know my whereabouts. I'm sick to death of her."
He didn't say that.
I'm sick to death of her.
You're lying.
Then why hasn't he written to you? He writes to me. Now, come along, my pretty one. Come along.
I know you hate me. I know you don't think I'm good enough for Michael. Perhaps I'm not, but...
Well?
I'm going to have his baby.
So that's it. That's what you were leading up to. You little slut. You may be having a baby, but it's not my son's child. I know your sort. You'd go with any man. It could be anybody's child, any one of a dozen. And you think you can blackmail him into marrying you, do you? Well, you won't. Do you hear? You won't. Now, get out of my house. Get back to the streets where you belong.
Hello, sir.
Oh, hi, Mr. Stanton. Had a good lunch?
Well, a somewhat unusual one. Anything new?
Another complaint about Leslie Randall from Mr. Preedy again.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. All right, let's hit his record. I say, that was quick.
Well, I get so many black entries, it's hardly worth putting away.
Randall Leslie M., age 29, been with us for 3 years, record. Reads more like an indictment. Hello, what's this?
Well, that's just something he sent into the office about a year ago, before your time, Mr. Stanton.
Exploitation and publicity by Leslie Randall.
Exploitation and publicity, eh?
I went through it very quickly, sir, but I think it's rather good.
Well, I'll read it then. Hey, I'll soon find out if it's good or not. I'm quite an expert on those lines myself. You know.
Really, sir?
Well, I wrote a book about publicity. You must have read it.
Have I? Oh, of course, sir, of course, yes.
Well, you can leave this with me, then.
I may, sir.
Thank you. We could do with a good man in publicity at the moment, you know.
We certainly could, sir. Well, if you'll excuse me, sir.
Pay the desk, please. Thank you. Thank you. Just a minute, please.
I've had very bad reports of her work lately, and today she was 50 minutes late back from lunch without even so much as offering an explanation. I really think that to keep her on would not only be detrimental to the working of the store, but it would set a very bad example to the rest of the staff.
All right,
And
Mr. Morgan, put it in your report in the usual way. Now leave us, will you?
Very well, Mr. Stanton.
Sit down. Well, young lady, you seem to have been attracting quite a lot of attention. Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
No, nothing.
No reason for your behavior? Now, I want to help you.
You heard what she said. I'm not doing my job properly. That's all that concerns you, surely.
Not at all. I'm much more concerned with why you're not doing it properly.
Must there be a reason?
There generally is. If we can find the cause, there may be a remedy. Change of department.
No, there is no remedy.
You're not well, are you?
I'm going to have a baby.
And you're not married?
No.
The father?
He's gone away.
I see. What about your family?
I have no family. They all died in the war. You will want me to leave, of course.
I'm afraid so. In your own interest, apart from anything else. The work has to strength.
I understand. Is that all?
Well, you can leave immediately. We'll make it 2 weeks' notice. Give you time to find something else.
Something else? What else is there?
Why don't you go and see the welfare people? They'll take care of you until the time comes. And they'll also find a home for the child. When it's over, come and see me. And I'll arrange for you to have your old job back. It'll be just as if nothing had happened.
Just as if nothing had happened. Thank you. You've been very kind.
Damn this job.
Sorry to interrupt your work, Randall.
Oh, that's all right, sir. Just finished.
I'm afraid I have to send you on a special job.
What, me?
Unfortunately, there's no choice. Andrews won't be back till after 4.
Oh, but what's the job, sir?
We have to provide and furnish a house for an associate of Mr. Bunting's.
Bunting? Bunting? That name sounds familiar.
It happens to be plastered all over the front of the store.
Ah, I knew I'd seen it somewhere, sir.
That's the address. Please don't let anything go wrong.
You've got nothing to worry about, Mr. Ronson. Just you leave this to me.
Randall.
Yes, sir?
There's just one thing you've forgotten.
What's that, sir?
The keys.
Keys. Keys.
My, every time I see you, you're with a different woman, Mr. Christopher. Oh, she's beautiful. There's really only one thing wrong with her.
What's that?
She's a redhead.
What's wrong with redheads?
Not a thing, if all you men say is true. But it just so happens that redheads can't wear red.
You mean?
I mean the model we have to push is red. Now, wait a minute. Why do it the hard way? Here, this'll give you a head start.
Did you see that? She pinched my gusto again. Silver lammy gown, too. Think of the commission.
Never mind, Susie. You haven't got enough of those earrings. I could lend you a pair.
That's all right, dear. I'll get 'em, or my name's not Susie Green. Oh, by the way, I got through to Alex. Sorry, but all his friends are sort of busy for tonight.
Doesn't matter.
Well, look who's here. Marge. Like it? Oh, smashing. Me and Marge used to work together at Potter's. Oh, easy on the Marge, Susie. It's Margot now. Oh, where have you been working lately? I haven't. I've got a friend, and a flat, and a car. The flat and the car smashing.
Are you being attended to, madam?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm just looking round.
I see.
What's that? Oh, the old business. Commission swiping. Oh, one of those. Poor you. Hey, wait a minute. How would you like to buy a fur coat? A fur coat? Oh, I don't think my friend's quite ready for that yet. I've only just got the pearl. Well, you don't really have to buy it. Just keep her thinking you're going to. Get it? Sort of keep her occupied. And how? Well, Mrs. Morgan.
Yes, Miss Green?
This lady wants to see the supervisor.
Of course. Can I show you anything, madam?
Well, I'm really looking for a fur coat. You know, something expensive with a bit of class, like, ermine. Oh, I know the very coat.
That's all right, Miss Green. I'll attend to this. Will you come this way, madam, please?
Afternoon, I.
I was sent here to see about furnishings.
Well, I suppose you better come in.
This is a nice room.
Yes. Enjoy your lunch?
Very much, did you?
No. Mashed potatoes were cold.
Leslie, there's something I have to tell you.
You don't have to tell me anything.
Oh, you're impossible.
You went out with Stanton for lunch, you had a good time. Let's leave it at that.
Right, let's leave it at that.
Right. Wine, too, like a ready wedding breakfast.
Makes a change. You never think of ordering wine.
Why should I? I hate the stuff.
That's the trouble. It's always what you want.
It's obvious what he's after, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Oh, no bloke thinking of marriage bothers to buy his girl wine.
How dare you suggest such a thing? He's not a bit like that.
Etchings will come next.
Well, just to show you how wrong you are, he does want to marry me.
What?
You heard, and what's more, we're engaged.
Engaged? Where's the ring?
You forget. I'm used to doing without one.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm sure he'll make you a very good father. What a way to finish up. Married to a personnel manager.
You think you'd be a better catch?
I shan't always be in the estates department. I might go in for sports or hardware. Might have a great future in hardware.
Oh, what's the use? All you can think about is silly cars. Don't you understand? I want security. I want a proper home.
Well, what did you think I was going to ask you to live in? A tent?
No, a garage.
I might take this place tomorrow if it was any use to us.
What would you use for money?
Money? Money. Why, then this would be a wonderful place for us. Look, TV set here. Little bar in the corner over there. Piano here, yes. Radiogram beside the fireplace.
The other side of the fireplace.
No, point to this side.
I don't care. You can't have a television set, a piano, and a radiogram all in this space.
Oh, Pegs. It would be pretty nice, wouldn't it?
Pretty expensive, too.
And you know how you love dancing? We could have some smashing parties here.
Oh, what's the use in talking about it?
Just roll back the carpet and we'd have bags of room.
The floor's not so hot.
Oh, I don't know. Let's try it.
Don't be a fool.
Why not? I'll switch on the radio. Oh, sorry. The other side, isn't it? Here you are. Workers' playtime from a packing case factory.
No, that was a dirty, rotten trick.
Trick? But damn it, I love you.
No, you don't.
But I do.
You don't even care enough to sell your rotten old car for me.
Don't start that again.
That's true.
Pegs, let me take you to the party tonight.
I told you I made other arrangements.
Well, cancel them.
Hadn't you better answer the door?
What door?
Somebody just rang.
Well, let them. Oh, blimey, the customers. Quick, they're going. We've got to stop them. Just a minute, sir. Did you want to see the house, sir?
I can spare the time, lad.
I'm terribly sorry. We were so busy getting it ready, we didn't hear the bell.
Yeah.
I've noticed. Come along, Ernest.
And not so fast, woman. We might as well see it now we come this far.
Yes, do, woman. I mean, madam, I'm sure it's just what you're looking for.
It better be, or your Mr. Bunting will hear something from me.
Oh, you'll love this place, madam. It's a dream inside.
Has it got central heating?
Central heating? It's got everything. Just you wait till you see it. Oh, even got a self-locking door.
Aye, that's cunning.
Well?
I've left the keys inside.
Leslie.
And my scarf and gloves.
Oh, you're hopeless.
Pegs.
Hopeless.
You'll hear more of this, my boy.
Don't worry, lad. I've known what it's like to be out of a job. And look at me now.
Randall. Mr. Stanton wants to see you.
I leave him to you.
I should sit down, Randall.
Thank you. Sir.
I suppose you realize you have a perfectly shocking record here.
Well, just bad luck about those keys. It could happen to anyone, couldn't it?
Yes, but the fact remains that Ronson doesn't want you in estates any longer.
Oh, okay.
But there is a job going in publicity.
There's what?
Suits you nicely, no keys. It's harder work, of course, but more money, $600 a year.
I'll take it.
Well, it's not absolutely definite. By the way, Bunting's reading your scheme at the moment.
He's what?
Reading your scheme. I read it, I think it's good.
Well, it ought to be. I took it out of his book.
You what?
His jolly little manual of publicity and the uses thereof.
You pinched his ideas?
Well, not exactly. I mean, the book happened to be lying around.
Then I've given him a rehash of his own book.
Well, roughly speaking, yes. I know you meant well, but you've put me in rather a spot, haven't you?
You? What about me? I recommended you. He'll sack me for this.
Then we'll go out into the great wide world together, hand in hand.
what I've been looking for. Don't think it's a bit too tight round there, do you?
Oh, no, madam. The colour's just perfect for you.
Well, I'll take it. How much did you say it was?
18 guineas, madam. Another sale, dear. At this rate, I'll soon have enough for 6 pair of earrings.
And there's still half an hour till closing time.
And they're still at it. Look. Now that's something plain, I think.
You did say something plainer, didn't you, madam?
That's right.
Well, nothing could be plainer than this, madam.
It's not really quite me, though, is it? I did see a nice one in the window.
Miss Carter, 1 minute, please. Is this all right?
It's perfect, Mr. Christopher, just perfect.
Well, thank heaven for that.
Now, what are you going to do with it?
What am I going to do with it?
Oh, you poor man, you don't mean they didn't tell you?
Didn't tell me what?
They've decided not to push this model now, not till Easter. Nice of you to show up.
Sorry, I can't eat.
Fine time to pick for it, I must say. Oh, Yvonne, I've got something for you.
Can I have attention, please?
I've called for my prescription. Is it ready yet?
I will see, Is this ready yet?
Here you are. And tell her to be sure and read the directions carefully. They contain strychnine.
I'm sorry, madam. They're not ready.
Oh, dear, that really is too bad. I shall have to come back on Monday.
I feel like an overdone suet pudding. I heard that Leslie got the sack. Is it true?
Where did you hear that?
One of the girls in the office told me. Miss Marks. Yvonne was holed up, too. It's been quite a busy day.
Did you sneak on Yvonne?
So what? I wasn't going to miss my lunch break for her or anybody else.
Now, wasn't that nice of you?
Oh, grow up, dear. Easy, kids. Save the strong-arm stuff for the wolves tonight. Don't pay any attention to her, Peggy. You make me tired.
I got 'em, look. What are they, curtain rings? Earrings, you dope. They're the latest fashion.
Where, in Bazzuto land? See you tonight, Eve. Oh, over my dead body. Staff parties aren't quite my line. I see enough of your ugly mugs all day.
They smash and eat loads of lovely food.
No, thanks. I'm going to spend the evening curled up with a good bookmaker.
Oh, stuck up so.
I don't know. I wish I was here. She's so smart and glamorous.
I bet she has a wonderful time. She's probably found a rich friend like Marge. I think she's too nice for that. Oh, don't be so corny. There's more ways than one of getting a man, you know. Yes. I suppose there is.
Good evening, Mr. Williams.
Good evening. Is that you, Eve?
Yes, darling.
Had a good day?
Oh, the usual. How about you?
Fine. I listened into the match. We gave the army a good old trouncing.
It's a lovely evening. Where do we go across the park and have a drink somewhere?
Just as you like.
I only thought it might be fun for you.
I wish you weren't always thinking what would be fun for me.
All right, darling. I'd like to go and have a drink. That better? I'll go and have a bath and get some food.
You would tell me if you wanted to go somewhere on your own.
I never want to go anywhere without you, you great stupid bully.
You look lovely, Alex. Oh, that'll be Alex. Anyone want a lift?
Anything to get off my feet for a while.
Can you manage one more? Sure, come on. Hi, Alex.
Evening, friends.
Oh, it's the third you've had this year, isn't it, Alex?
That's what they tell me. Well, bye then, girls. We haven't got all night.
Come on, Alice. No, I'm all right. What's wrong? I've got to make a call test. I'll see you there. Well, okay.
Come on, Susie.
Oh, sorry, Alex.
Hurry up.
Had a busy day, Alex.
Busy? I shot 6 scenes today. Been at it without a break.
Oh, it's still okay for my test, isn't it?
Oh, sure, sure. We'll fit that in one day next week. Okay, I'll just park around the corner.
Thanks for the drive.
Anytime.
Where's your new earrings?
Aren't you going to wear them? Oh, I've got them in here.
Come on, I'm starving.
Well, I must say they've done the place up nicely, haven't they?
They certainly have, sir, yes.
Who's the girl? Oh, Bunting's daughter. I've seen better things washed up in Barry Island. Well, look who's here.
Well, of all the nerve after just getting the sack. Excuse me, Maggie. Well, here I am. Sorry if it's so long.
Good evening. I don't think
Yes, this is Miss French, furnishings. Mr. and Mrs. Bunting.
Oh, good evening, Miss French.
How do you do, Mr. Bunting?
Yes, and this is Miss Bunting.
Well, isn't this nice? You didn't tell me you were bringing friends along, Philip.
Any chance of getting a drink in this, Dom?
Oh, Oh, just over here, Alex.
What's this?
Fruit cup.
Fruit cup? I said drink. Come on, let's dance.
Hey, get a load of that. Would you believe it? Smashing smasher like that, and he's even got manners.
What's the matter with you two? You think it was royalty or something?
Do you think he is?
Ah, stop gawping and come and dance.
No, really, Mr. Bunting, I like big men. Makes a girl feel there's something solid in her life.
You know, Philip, this is not only the most attractive young lady in the store, but the most brilliant.
Go on. I bet you say that to all the girls.
Well, I think it's time we had a dance, Miss Bunting.
Why, I'd love to, Philip.
Oh, yes. Well, if you'll excuse us.
Of course, but mind you don't lose, Miss French, Philip.
I don't think that's very likely, sir. Are you trying to get me the sack?
Well, surely you can fraternize at a staff party.
Yes, not quite so intimate.
You know, Miss Williams, I think you have quite a future in furnishings.
Really, Mr. Freely?
Would you like me to get you a little transfer from cosmetics?
Oh, Mr. Freely, would you do that for me?
Delighted. Only too delighted. Miss Williams, how about a little drink some evening?
I'd love to. Oswald.
Well, I've had a terrible day. Terrible.
Oh, but surely, Mr. Christopher, it's not the first time you've dressed a lady, is it?
Excuse me. I've got to go and see a man about a dummy.
Alex, you haven't noticed my earrings.
How can I help noticing them? They keep bashing me in the face. Look, I can't stand the thought of that crummy old fruit juice. Let's go someplace and get a real drink.
Oh, there's a pub round the corner.
We don't need no pub. Trust Alex. I've got a bottle in the car.
You can be anybody's child, any one of a dozen. And you think you can blackmail him to marry you, do you? Well, you won't. You hear, you won't. Now, get out of my house. Get back to the streets where you belong.
I've had very bad reports of her work lately, and today she was 15 minutes late back from lunch without even so much as offering an explanation.
When it's over, come and see me. Just as if nothing had happened.
Hello there. Had enough, eh?
But it absolutely exhausts me when he dances.
Yes. Well, I expect you'd like to join your friends now, eh?
Oh, no. This is much more fun.
That's the ticket. You stay with us, little lady. We could do with a bit of life round here.
Back in a minute. Shiny nose.
It's a nice girl, Philip. Have you known her long?
No, quite long enough, sir. Would you like some refreshments, Miss Bunting?
I say, Philip. Isn't that the young chap who did that publicity scheme? What's his name? Randall?
Yes, sir.
I want to talk to him.
I'll bring him up to your office first thing on Monday morning, sir.
No, fetch him over here now.
Yes, sir. Bunting wants you.
He's read it, eh?
He has.
Oh, dear. Oh, sit down, Randall. Thank you, sir. I want to talk to you about your scheme.
Yes, sir. I thought you might.
I'm a blunt man. I'm given to plain speaking. It's good.
It is?
Very good indeed.
Is it?
Have you read my book?
Your book?
Well, you must, lad. You'll be struck by the similarity of thought. It's right good stuff. And we could use a good man with brains like you.
Well, thank you, sir.
There you are, Miss French. I want you to meet Mr. Randall, a very promising young man.
Well, what's he been promising now?
I've known Miss French for some time, sir. Well, I believe congratulations are in order for you, too.
Congratulations? What on?
Oh, didn't you know, sir? She and Mr. Stanton have just got engaged.
Oh, Alex, my earring.
Oh, put them in your pocket.
Oh, not here, Alex.
Look, baby. If you want to get on in pictures, you've got to grow up. That's my baby.
Oh, Alex, what's this?
Oh, it's a cap. My chauffeur must have left it.
Ooh. Alex.
I'm certainly not sorry this evening's over.
I'm sorry. I seem to have made a bit of a mess of things.
A bit of a mess. In the course of a day, young lady, you get me boozing at lunchtime, engaged to be married, and in utter disgrace with the boss and his entire family.
Is he really mad with you?
No, but I don't think they'll regard me as a suitable husband for their daughter any longer.
Well, I'm glad one good thing's come out of it anyway.
Yes, it was worth it for that alone. Come along, I'll take you home.
You're very sweet, Philip.
It's quite easy to be sweet to someone you like. I'll pick you up outside.
Well, it's been a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Well, I must say I thoroughly enjoyed it. Different to the usual.
Yes. I'm afraid I don't know much about these things. But, how do I pay you?
Well, normally the fee is paid direct to the escort agency.
I see.
But in this case, well, let's just say this one is on the house. Good night, Alice.
Good night.
See you.
Susie, what is it? What's happened?
I've lost my earring.
Never mind, Susie. We'll get another pair. We'll get another pair.
Ah, there you are at last.
Philip, where did you get this car?
Bought it. I've always wanted a vintage type.
Where from?
Garage round the corner.
When?
This afternoon. Why?
He sold it. He's actually sold it.
What on earth are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Come on, hop in.
Oh, dear old Bessie.
Can I have a cup of tea, please?
Certainly, miss. With or without?
Without, please.
That'll cost you threepence, please, miss. Right, thank you. come on now. Pretty girl like you ought to be a bit more matey. After all, Christmas spirit and all that. Don't come, May. What about you and me taking a little walk?
About time, too. Now, look,
I'm glad you're here. I love you. I love you.
Yeah, that's all very nice, but...
Don't you know when not to talk?
Are you sure you're not mixing me up with somebody else?
No, darling.
And you're not mad about tonight?
No, darling.
Well, I am.
Oh, now, darling, don't spoil anything. Go home.
What do you mean? I only just got here.
You shouldn't be here at all, you know. See that? No men after 10.
Well, I'm not after 10. I'm after 1.
Makes no difference. Out you go.
No, wait a minute. Will I see you tomorrow?
Tomorrow. And the next day, and the next, and the next, and the next.
I know what it is. You're making up to me because I've got a better job.
No, I'm not. I just found out about Bessie.
Bessie?
Yes, darling. That was a wonderful thing to do.
Look, come on outside a minute. I've got a little surprise for you.
Oh, Leslie.
Meet Aggie. Oh, Dolly.
on, darling. I've got a job. Will you marry me? I'll phone you tomorrow. All love, Michael. These girls. Oh, blimey, these stairs again.
Can I help you, madam?